Hello everyone, my name is Raven and today I'll be talking about colorism in K-pop and its historical roots in Korea, so let's get into it. Okay, so beauty has a different standard within each country and high beauty standards are common in South Korea and are reflected in K-pop's music industry. Pale skin artists are favored as they are marketed as a pure image towards fans, whereas darker skin tone K-pop idols are viewed as exotic or fierce, and they often receive a lot of hate due to their darker skin tones. For example, K-pop idols like Kai from EXO and Mingyu from 17 received a lot of negative comments just because they are naturally darker in skin tone. Although artists like Kion Hyun from Super Junior and Daeyeon from Twice and former Miss A member Suzy are glorified for having snow white skin. Therefore, skin tone is a major factor which indicates how K-pop idols are perceived. Many fan sites even design their idol skin tone to be lighter in photos because they believe that fair skin is superior. Okay, now let's go over the historical roots of colorism in South Korea. So colorism in South Korea stems from when society had social classes. Those with darker skin tones were looked down upon because having a darker skin suggested that you worked under the sun for a longer period of time doing tough labor. However, those with fair skin were viewed as wealthy because they did not have to do labor under the sun. This divide caused people from lower classes to want to appear as a lighter skin tone because those individuals were associated with wealth. In the late 1980s, Korea experienced industrialization and people began to earn more money. Because of this, a shortage of low-skilled workers arose, and to solve this issue, Korean government started accepting foreign workers from the industrial trainee system in the early 1990s. These foreign workers were often from Southeast Asian countries and worked in the difficult, dirty, and dangerous industries in Korea like factories and construction sites. This further divided people into two groups, Koreans and foreigners, which influenced the perception of race in Korea. Then, in the 20th century, when Korea became more introduced to the Western culture, which mainly consisted of white people in high positions of power, it led to this pre-existing social norm surrounding fair skin to really stick with Korean society. The media also likes to put fair skin on a pedestal, which has led to the whitening industry. For example, a singer, Reina, from the girl group After School has stated that she'd rather use light makeup products because she is scared that her fans will consider her pretty enough to be a star and will send hate comments, which can have harmful effect on these celebs' mental health. There is even the role of the visual in most K-pop groups. This role basically defines someone who is up to par with Korean beauty standards. A few examples of people that take on this role of the visual are Jin from BTS and Cha Eun-woo from Astro. Those two are considered to have the role of the visual. Okay, let's move on to another topic, plastic surgery. Since South Korea values appearance so highly, it has led to many South Koreans getting plastic surgery to change their looks to fit society standards. Fun fact, Seoul is actually known as the plastic surgery capital as it has the largest number of plastic surgery clinics in the world. This makes plastic surgery very accessible for South Koreans as whitening products and surgeries are advertised on almost every street corner. This normalizes the process as something natural to do, which it is not and honestly should not be promoted to youth and young individuals who don't yet understand how this can change their body. Idols often work with different companies to create whitening products and cosmetics to promote to their fans to purchase, which is very dangerous as young people may not be able to see the racism and actual motives behind the skin whitening industry. For example, Lovelyz worked with Secret Key, a company which produces a variety of whitening skincare and cosmetics. The light expressions on each member's face while using these products naturally links skin whitening with happiness, and given that Lovelyz has a large fan base, they can have significant influence on the youth to motivate them to then want to purchase these products, which can be very harmful. Did you know that during the summer while outside, most young women tried to cover up as much as possible so that they won't tan, so that they can appeal to society norms of having fair skin? This is truly sad to hear, as no one should want to change the appearance that God gave them just to fit in with society standards. Okay, to sum up this video, Skin whitening remains a common practice in the beauty and cosmetics community, as people want to appear a certain way to appeal to social norms. However, to change these norms, international K-pop fans are encouraged to advocate for different skin tones to be represented in the media, to move on from colorism, and to be more inclusive and welcoming of all people, regardless of the color of their skin. Thank you for watching. My name's Raven. I hope everyone enjoyed this video and found it to be educational, informative, and interesting, and I'll catch you all in the next video.